Welcome back everybody, it's Robin and you're watching The Robin's Nest. Today on my channel we are going to be creating something that my two sons have been begging me to make. Now they talk about Mr. Beast quite a bit and I'll admit that I really didn't know a whole lot about him. So I did a little bit of research and he seems like a really cool guy who definitely deserves to have a cake dedicated to him. So I guess we're making a Mr. Beast cake today. So let's get into it. So I decided to keep this cake fairly simple. So we're just going to take a single layer chocolate cake and we're going to level this off, and then I'm going to take this template that I've created of Mr. Beast's logo and we're going to put it on the cake and carve out the shape that we want. Okay, so we finished with our carving and now we have the shape of our lion's head. So the next thing we want to do is do a nice rough crumb coat and get all these crumbs sealed in, and we'll get that off to the fridge to chill for about 20-30 minutes. And when we come back after that, we're going to do a nice generous coat of icing to make sure we get all this chocolate cake covered up. Alright, so now we're off to chill for a bit. And while we're waiting, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell if you want to receive a notification anytime I release a new video. Okay, so we're back with our cake now, and it's nice and firm and ready for its final coat of icing. So I'm going to begin by applying a generous coat of buttercream with my offset spatula. Alright, so we have a nice thick layer of icing on there, but we're not done just yet. Our surface isn't as smooth and our edges aren't as sharp as I'd like them to be. So I'm going to go in with this little piece of flexible plastic that I've repurposed from a flexible cutting board, and I'm just going to run it around the edges of the cake like so until we get a nice polished effect. Now, as I said, I made these flexi smoothers myself, but you can also find these really cheap on Amazon. And you can also find links to tons of really useful cake supplies down in my description box below. Alright, we got that part done, so we're going to get it off to chill again for a little bit, and when we come back we're going to start working on our fondant decoration. So for the logo, we're going to roll out some blue and pink fondant and use these templates that I've prepared to cut out the shapes we need. So we're nearly done our logo. All we have left to do is add our black lines. So I'm going to paint it on with some black gel food color and a little bit of water mixed together. Alright, so I finished painting my logo and I'm pretty happy with it. I think that looks really good. So we're just going to let this dry for a little bit so we don't make a big black mess on our all white cake. And when we come back, we're going to put the logo on the cake and I will show you the finished product. Okay, so my logo is all dry and it's ready to put on the cake. So I'm going to take an ever so small amount of water and paint it onto the cake where the logo is going to go. And then we're going to pick it up and place it onto the cake and we'll see how it looks. Well guys, here's the finished product and I think that looks wicked. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It almost looks a little bit like a sticker. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing any other videos like this one, click that subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell for new video notifications. I'll see you next time.